Everyone, this is the daily update video for April 28th, the Tuesday after the test. But I'm releasing this on Monday evening, or at least I should be, because there's no real reason not to, since on Tuesday we're basically not going to really do anything. Although I'm going to put up the next thing that we're doing so that if you want to, you can start early, because a lot of people said that they would rather have it available. So it'll be available. It's an article that you have to read. Ooh, excuse me. And then write a little bit of a response to. Not terribly much of a response, but you're thinking out your response so that way, when we get together on Thursday, because we're going to do a get-together on Thursday. So when we meet up then, you can kind of say something about the article. Okay, but go ahead and pat yourselves on the back for the test, because that was today's main thing, Monday. Yeah, good job. I don't know how people did at the multiple choice part, but I'm betting that the multiple choice part was done pretty well. It's always not easy to take a test, but, multiple choice people tend to find more easy. And when you have notes in front of you to kind of confirm your answer, tends to be pretty good. But the short answer part is always a little confusing, especially for the evolution test, because people don't often, they have a lot more misunderstandings of the questions. They're not quite as sure how in-depth we want to go. They leave out big parts of steps. And a lot of you probably did that. I tried to kind of, coach some of you forward and say, okay, hey, you need a little bit more for this one. And sent back a couple of them and got them back with some improvements. But I'm going to be grading those tests for probably like the next week. It takes a little while, sorry. Once the short answers are in, though, people have been wondering, what will we do if some folks did it very badly? So I've actually got a good plan for that, which is basically, and you don't have to worry about this right now, but once I've got the grades figured out, those of you who have a low score, you are going to be specifically invited to a Google Meet that we are going to have on some day when we don't have another assignment or something. And probably the best way to make that work is to have it be a time that is not during the school hours, so that we can just kind of do it all together and all at once, kind of like coming after school in order to do a retake or something like that. So I'll probably have one big time with everybody, and then if we have anyone who can't make that, we'll have them meet up with me separately. And at this meet, I'm going to basically talk you through a couple of the ways that I would answer the questions with some examples of my own. Not necessarily telling you every single thing, but I'm going to, kind of give you the outline of how I would answer it with my own different answer. Like if you did a thing about how turtles became two different species, maybe I'll tell you about how two plants become two different species. And what you want to do is you want to listen to me talk through that. And then we could answer any questions people have. But then I basically am going to have folks do kind of a test corrections thing where you take your example, not mine, yours, and kind of change it up so that it now shows the same kind of depth and story that mine does. So basically, if you left out a couple things or were like, oh no, I didn't even realize that he wanted to hear about that, then that's your opportunity to kind of say, okay, well now I get it. I get what you were asking for. So let me try and, modify my answer to show, what I've either realized I should have been showing all along, or what I've learned, if that's the case. Okay, that's pretty much the plan. We'll see about that. It'll be interesting. It'll be fun. And, why not? It makes sense to kind of get those of you who might need it a little bit of just a slight reteach, effectively. If anybody who did well on the test at that point wants to, understand a little bit more about it, maybe I'll figure out something for you guys as well. I don't know quite how that will work. If anybody has a suggestion, let me know. All right, that's it. So today, Tuesday, if you really want to get started on Wednesday's thing, you can. You do have to read the article and write a small response so that you're ready for Thursday. But, that's not that bad. And then on Thursday, we will have a hour-by-hour meet for Google Classroom. We're going to be doing kind of slower stuff from now on, but, not ultra slow, just slower. All right, Cool. Thanks, everybody. Hopefully, you are all having a great Tuesday. Now that you don't have to worry about any more upcoming tests for me or study guides. All right, bye.